When 358 designs products, services, advertising, business models, or even whole organizations, we do it with real people. This way it's guaranteed that the end result is something that people want, need, and respect.
The world is full of gadgets and fashionable objects that people don't really need, and often they use them but they actually don't really want them. I think design should be based on what people really need rather than what is actually possible to do with the latest technology or what companies would do to make money. So ultimately design should be about making the world a better place.
The core of design is about desirability. If you don't have desirability, you're lost, actually.
Good morning, everybody.
Very nice to get people.
Hey, Maya.
This is the first ever 358 Creative Challenge. So basically you're all going to split into teams, and into 5 teams you're going to be competing to come up with the absolute best ideas. The first thing that happens is you get a brief from the client, and what we do is we initially challenge that brief. We go from why is it actually a good idea to do this? Is it useful to people or not? Is it usable, and will it be actually bringing value to them? And once we do that, we understand people, we can start to design on that basis.
Then it's time to meet the end user. Co-creation is all about understanding the real motives and behavior patterns. We ask, observe, and then ask and observe some more.
Understanding people is not just about what people say. It's about, as Henry Ford put it, when he went to actually ask people what they wanted with transport, they said they wanted faster horses. If he'd stopped at that, he wouldn't have got the car. So it's going beyond what people say to actually what they feel, what they think, what they actually do, and look in particular at all that in the context of their daily lives. And at that point, you actually get inspiration for really groundbreaking innovation.
When we meet the people we're designing for, we start to uncover insights. We build patterns and spot opportunities. Even the smallest things we have seen might trigger an insight that makes a difference.
Companies have a lot of data today. It's not that they're lacking data, but in all of this complexity of data and looking at competitors, following the stock market, hearing what the sales department says, hearing what the R&D people are saying from when they were in the laboratories, in all of this that we're doing, we sometimes forget that the one we're trying to actually reach is the one human being. Data will never actually help us understand what we need to do. They will only help us understand why we need to do something.
I think the most exciting part is when you get an idea and you make it tangible, so you can actually put something on the table and go like, wow, you can feel it, you can touch it, and you start to experience it. That's when it's exciting. You can sketch, you can kind of imagine stuff, but once you see it and you start prototyping it, then it becomes real.
The strength of 358 is the cross-pollination talent that we have in the agency today. It is the mixture of copywriters, art directors, industrial designers, human resource, and understanding that if you're going to create ideas that are strong today, you have to mix people up from different backgrounds and get them to work together.
Ultimately, design is just about creating things together that have real value to companies and people.